So I just discovered something new on BuzzFeed.
Yeah.
It's called bicycle seat face.
What?
Yeah.
What
I'll
is
just
that?
put that out there. Google bicycle seat face. So week 10, this was a fairly mellow week. So I was struggling with what to talk about, and Doug actually talked about kind of what I wanted to talk about. That it's been a while since I really enjoyed a road ride with my friends, because I've done a lot. Now don't get me wrong, I did a lot of rides last year before Amanda got hurt, and more often than not I didn't have the fitness to really go for 25, 30 miles with my friends who are faster than me, and it makes it not as much fun to ride around. Whereas now that I've been putting in a lot of work, it was really, really enjoyable for me to roll around for almost 40 miles and a couple thousand feet of climbing with my friends, and be able to have a good time and feel. I was tired when we were finished, but I felt really, really good the entire time. And for everything that we have coming up, it makes me really, really excited. And that is really what I want to talk about is, for anyone watching this show or listening to our podcast or anything like that, you should join us March 30th in Chillicothe, Ohio. I'm not even going to try and pronounce the name of the park in Chillicothe. Go to the Facebook event page and find it. But we have a spring fondo that we put together with former Cat 5 Elite Pete Hitzman and Joe Lawhorn, friend of the show. They've both been on the show. And they've put together two routes for this spring fondo that we put together. One is 100K, and it looks to be about, I think it's 3,000 feet or so of climbing. And then there's a 50K with about 1,200 feet of climbing. So it kind of, you have routes for whatever your fitness level is, because 50K is something you could kind of get off the couch and go do with a little bit of fitness. And we're gonna have two local teams managing the rest stops. So we're gonna have Roll out of Columbus managing the first rest stop, and Team Hungry out of Cincinnati managing the second rest stop. So you're gonna have drinks, snacks, heckling, whatever available for you, and we'll meet up at the park that's in the Facebook event page, and we'll just go ride bikes. And the reason we're doing it is right now Ohio is putting in its bid for a NICA chapter, which is the National Interscholastic Cycling Association. And the whole premise of that is to get kids on bikes. So middle school, high school kids, to build the infrastructure to be able to allow them to have a league that they can go participate in bike events. And it's not necessarily to make the next Nino Schurter. It's not about that. It's about offering kids who may not want to play baseball or may not want to play basketball an opportunity to be involved in a sport where they can meet new friends, get exercise, be involved in something that takes discipline and motivation and all of the things that stick and ball sports provide. But not every kid wants to go do that. So NICA it's a national chapter, and there's a lot of things involved in bringing it to your state, because the national organization wants to make sure that this is a sustainable model, that sponsorship is in place, that coaches and sustainable infrastructure from a school and mentor and all of that perspective is in place. And right now, Ohio, being led by this week's guest, Jen Malik, is going through that process right now. So the point of our ride, even though it's free, we're not charging any registration on March 30th to come ride bikes with us, we would love you to make a donation to the Ohio Mountain Bike League. And I will put a link in the description that you can click on and go make a donation. It can only be $5. It doesn't have to be anything crazy, because every little bit helps, because it's all about getting more kids, more butts on bikes. So come out March 30th, come to Chillicothe. It is 100% road, so you don't have to worry about your gravel tires, don't have to worry about bringing a mountain bike. It's all road. It's all going to be kind of the backwoods, Scioto Valley, Ohio roads surrounding Chillicothe. So it's going to be, you're going to get some climbing, nothing that should be too scary. I mean, Pete climbed all of it by himself, so I think you guys will be fine. So yeah, come out March 30th, come hang out, come meet Doug and I, come ride bikes with us, and let's raise some money to get some more kids on bikes. And that's really that's what's on my mind this week, and I'm looking forward to seeing you guys there. So that's it for me this week, and click subscribe, click the notifications. One of these days I'll make Doug a bell. I guess I'm just being lazy and I don't want to make it. So yeah, so that's it for me this week. So I will catch you guys next week, and enjoy this week's episode with Jen Malik. And again, like I said, click the link, donate to bringing NICA to Ohio. Peace.